Have you ever noticed that when some people speak, the room goes silent? Not because of fear, but because of genuine respect. We often call this executive presence or charisma, but in reality, it is a learned set of behaviors rooted in psychological science. Most people think effective communication is about being a good public speaker. It's not. It's about how you navigate the moments between the speeches. Today, we are breaking down the 5 evidence-based communication secrets used by the world's most successful leaders to build trust, command respect, and drive results. If you want to move from being a contributor to a leader, these are the shifts you need to make. Secret 1, the wait principle, active silence. The first secret is counterintuitive. Successful leaders talk less than they listen. Research from the MIT Media Lab found that the most successful managers are those who allow for conversational turn-taking. Most of us listen just enough to formulate a rebuttal. High-level leaders use the 3-second rule. After a team member finishes speaking, they wait 3 full seconds before responding. This does 2 things. First, it ensures the other person has actually finished their thought. Often, the most valuable insight comes right after a brief pause. Second, it signals to the room that you are processing information rather than reacting impulsively. This silence projects confidence. Remember, the person with the most power in the room is often the one who is most comfortable with the silence. Secret 2, precision and the curse of knowledge. The second secret is radical brevity. Cognitive psychologists often talk about the curse of knowledge, the tendency for experts to provide too much detail because they forget what it's like not to know. Successful leaders fight this by using the bottom line up front or BLUF method. They state the conclusion or the ask in the first 30 seconds. Instead of a long preamble about why a project is delayed, a leader says, "We are 2 weeks behind schedule. Here are the 3 steps we are taking to fix it." By providing the destination before the journey, you reduce the cognitive load on your listeners. This makes your message stickier and your leadership seem more decisive. Secret 3, psychological safety through vulnerable inquiry. Secret number 3 is about how you ask questions. A study by Google, known as Project Aristotle, found that psychological safety was the number 1 predictor of team success. Leaders create this through vulnerable inquiry. Instead of asking, "Does everyone understand?" which puts people on the spot, successful leaders ask, "What am I missing?" Or, "Where do you think this plan might fail?" By admitting that you don't have all the answers, you give your team permission to be honest. This doesn't make you look weak. It makes you look like a leader who values truth over ego. It turns a monologue into a collaborative problem-solving session. Secret 4, nonverbal congruence. Secret 4 moves away from what you say to how you look while saying it. According to the Moravian principle, when there is a conflict between your words and your body language, people will believe your body language every single time. Highly successful leaders practice congruence. If they are delivering bad news, their facial expressions match the gravity of the words. If they are talking about a vision for the future, they use open palm gestures, which evolutionarily signal trust and transparency. They maintain soft eye contact, holding a gaze just long enough to connect, but not so long that it becomes an intimidation tactic. This alignment between your physical presence and your verbal message creates a sense of authenticity that people are biologically wired to follow. Secret 5, the narrative frame, storytelling. The final secret is the most powerful. Leaders don't just give instructions, they provide context through stories. Neuroeconomics research shows that when we hear a story, our brains release oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Average managers give tasks. Great leaders frame those tasks within a narrative. Instead of saying, "We need to increase sales by 10%, they say, "Remember the client we helped last month who was about to go under? If we hit this 10% goal, we can help 50 more businesses just like theirs." By connecting the what to the why through a human-centric story, you tap into the emotional centers of your team's brains, leading to higher engagement and longer-lasting motivation. Communication is a muscle, not a personality trait. By practicing the 3-second rule, Leading with the bottom line, asking vulnerable questions, ensuring your body language matches your words, and framing your goals as stories. You aren't just talking, you are leading. Pick one of these secrets to practice in your next meeting. You'll be surprised at how quickly the energy in the room shifts in your favor. Make sure to like, subscribe, and grab my free leadership workbook, 5 Steps to Communicate with Calm, Clarity, and Confidence at powerofpeacefulness.com. Until next time, take a deep breath, embrace the present moment, and keep walking your path to peace.